talking about translations. In translations, you have a choice of words. You know how one feels that he can convey the message better than the other. There is a difference of choice of words. But there is no such thing as the version. If you know what a version is, the Christian version, Roman, the dual version, 7 books more than the Protestant version. That makes a version. 7 more books, these people threw it out, different version. Revised Standard Version, so many verses thrown out as a fabrication, that's a version. In the Quran, all the Qurans in the world that I know, I'm 74 now, and my father and my grandfathers, we know there is only one version of the Quran, of the Arabic Quran. If people choose to say this and that, we have a right to question them. Where did you get that from? When was it taken out and who took it out? That verse that you say, for example, was supposed to be in the Quran. Who took it out? Did Hazrat Ali take it out? Did Hazrat Umar or Osman or Abu Bakr? Who took it out? When? We want proof of that. So the thing is, there is only one Quran, the Arabic Quran, no 2 versions. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Thanks a lot for the lecture. The question is, which remains in my mind, is not the miracle of the Holy Quran, because you've just confirmed that, and many other thinkers and writers and even scientists have done so. But the question is on how can we convince the politicians of the superpower of G7 now, and even the politician of the Muslims country, yeah, which obviously they are not ruling according to Quranic teaching, neither do they behave according to it, yeah? So please could you reply to the answer?
The only way I know is, like our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he did. What did he do? He was surrounded by the superpowers of his day. The Persian Empire, the Roman Empire. He was surrounded by mushriks of Makkah. He was surrounded by Jews. He was surrounded by Christians. He was surrounded by munafiqs, hypocrites. How did he convey the message to them? Same manner. In other words, the problem with us is, with us, when I say we as Muslims, all of us, we haven't done our job. For 1,000 years we haven't opened our mouths. We haven't spoken to the Jews or the Christians. Allah Bari Ta'ala is addressing the Jews and the Christians in the Quran again and again. Ya Ahlal Kitab, Ya Ahlal Kitab, O people of the book, O people of the book. Ask anybody, any learned person among the Muslims, who is Ahlal Kitab? It's the Jews and Christians. Ya Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel, O children of Israel, O children of Israel. Who are children of Israel? You? No, he said the Jews. Now this message that Allah gave you, we are the postmen. Allah's postmen. 1/3 of the Quran is addressed to Jews and Christians. You won't deliver the message. You have done exactly the same what the Jews did. They made their religion a racial religion. We don't make it our religion racial. But somehow we are not prepared to deliver the message. You are only a postman. I am only a postman. Have you delivered that message? Answer is no. Have you delivered the message to the Muslims? I gave you an example that Allah is crying from high heaven. What these people are doing to me, what they are saying about me. Does any Muslim react? That's what I told you. Nobody reacts. You know why? Because they're not really reading it. You read, actually you rattle it off. We call it Khatmul Quran, finishing the Quran. Ask any Muslim, my people. How many khatams you did last Ramadan? He said, I did 1, my wife did 5, my mother did 10. What? Khatam. What is khatam? Finishing. I'm telling that this Quran is not for finishing. This Quran is to be implemented. What you read, you understand, you go and implement it. Allah is telling you to call the Jews and the Christians. قُلْ يَا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا. And I'm asking, wallah, I'm asking. I asked the learned men of Egypt. I'm asking the people in Arabia, in the Arab countries. I'm asking them, you read the Quran? They said, yes. I said, you understand the Quran? Said, of course. You're not like you Hindis. That's me, my nation. It's not like you Hindis, you rattle it off, you don't know what you read. I said, accepted. I won't go into pros and cons, what happened, how. that we have reached the stage that we can recite the Quran, Hafiz al-Quran, Qari, and we don't know a word what we are saying. How that system came about is a long story. But the fact is, you understand the Quran. He said, yes. I said, so now Allah is telling you. He's telling everybody. We are all responsible. But more especially you, because you understand. You understand what the message is. So Allah says, Ya Ahlal Kitab, Qul Ya Ahlal Kitab, say, O people of the book, La taghlu fi dinikum. He says, do not go to extremes in your religion. Did you tell them that? And the guy says, no. I'm talking about the learned man now. He says, no. So Allah is telling you. لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَالْمَسِيحُ ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ. Say, anyone who says that Jesus Christ, the son of Mary, is God, is making kufr, is an act of blasphemy, treason against Allah. وَقَالَ الْمَسِيحُ. But Christ said, Ya Bani Israel, O children of Israel, la'budullah, worship Allah, Rabbi wa Rabbukum, who is my Lord and your Lord. إِنَّهُ مَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ. Whoever will associate anyone with Allah, فَقَدْ حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ لِلْجَنَّةِ. Allah will make Jannat haram for them. وَمَأْوَاهُ النَّارِ. And the fire of hell will be their dwelling place. وَمَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ مِنْ أَنصَارٍ. And for the wrongdoers, there will be no one to help. Did you tell them that? He says, no. I'm talking about the learned men among the Arabs now. Forget the Hindi, Chindi, and Mauritian, and Bangladeshi, forget them. Indonesian, forget them. Nigerians, Ghanaians, forget them. I'm talking about the Arab. I'm telling the Arab. I'm asking him. I said, Allah is telling you to tell them, وَلَا تَقُولُوا ثَلَاثًا. Don't say Trinity. إِنْتَهُ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. This is, stop it, it will be better for you. إِنَّمَا اللَّهُ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ. For your Allah is one Allah. Did you tell them that? He says, no. So Allah is telling you, قُل, tell them, Ya Ahlal Kitab, O people of the book, ta'alaw. I say, you understand? Ta'alaw. You know what it means? Come. Allah is telling you, call them. Did you call them? He says, no. This is the sickness. We haven't done the job for 1,000 years. So we lost the art. Once you stop doing anything, your muscles, you have done exercise, and for 5 years, 10 years, you don't do, they all become flabby and start getting lost. Anything. Anything that you don't exercise, your brains, you don't think, you become like a vegetable, cabbage. You become a piece of cabbage. This is the law of nature, law of God. You have to be always on the go, on the ball. Once you're on the ball, you remain on top. You allow yourself to get into this rut. This is the destiny. So the thing to do is, to our Muslim brothers, I'm telling you, I say, go to the Quran. Read it with understanding and apply what you read, what you understand. Go and apply it. And share this. Share this with your fellow countrymen, with the G7 or G10 or whatever it is. Go and share it with them. To the Americans, to the British, French, German. I said, go and deliver the message, man. You haven't done it. So this will be our eternal situation, what we find now. No difference. You can't change. If you want to change, you have to become militant. You want to share. And once you want to share, you'll find ways and means. How can I share? How can I make the person to listen to me? And inshallah, we'll do the job, because this is the destiny of Islam. Allah says, He it is who has sent His messenger with guidance, وَدِينِ الْحَقِّ, and with the religion of truth, لِيُزْهِرَهُ عَلَى الدِّينِ كُلِّهِ, that it may prevail, overcome and supersede every other deen, every other way of life, every ideology, whether it be Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianism, Communism, Zoroastrianism, whatever ism. Allah is destined to master them all, bulldoze them all. وَلَوْ كَرِهَ الْمُشْرِكُونَ. Allah says, never mind how much the mushrik might not like it, this is the destiny of his deen. I'm asking my brothers and sisters here, do you believe in that? I want to hear from you. Do you believe in that? Yes. A little louder so the thing can be recorded, your voice. Do you believe in it? Yes. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. This is what the Arabs say. I have spoken to the Arabs, the Saudis, the Egyptians, the Kuwaitis, the Bahrainis, same response. If you say you don't, you are not a Muslim, you are a kafir. I'm not worried about you. You can go to hell, I don't care. Everybody says yes, and loudly so. I said, now, that means you believe in it. He said, yes. I said, is that why you sit on your backside doing nothing? If you believe that you got the laser gun, you behave like this. You have your sons and